Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob, 7Chevys, and this is my 68 Chevelle. So I've had this car since I was 16. It came from a police impound place. I guess it had too many parking tickets back when you could pick these muscle cars up for pretty cheap. You know, I've been building it since then. It had a big block in it. I took that out. I put an LQ9 with a 4L80. It's got a 12-bolt rear end. Wildwood disc brake. So it's got a Vortech V3 supercharger. It's on 8 pounds of boost. It's got an air-to-water intercooler. Heat exchanger is right here on the front. It's a pretty simple bolt-on setup. If you order the Vortech supercharger kit, it'll look exactly like this. It's on a Corvette belt line. It's got a mild cam in it, and on low boost, it makes about 600 horsepower on the engine. It'll do 7 2s in the 8th mile at Irwindale, and it'll run 11 2s in the quarter at Bakersfield. It's got a GM computer, just a factory computer out of a 2500 heavy duty. Drive-by-wire, as you can see, there's no cable. It's got a Corvette gas pedal out of an 04 C5 Corvette. But I mean, you could drive this thing anywhere. Drive it daily, drive it to Vegas. Gas mileage isn't that great because you're always getting into boosts, and you know how that is. But let's take it for a drive. As you can tell, it's still a work in progress, guys. You know, these things, they never really end. It still needs a full interior. But I threw some 20-inch Asantis on it for now. It has Wildwood disc brakes in the front. Still got the drums in the back, so it doesn't stop that great. I mean, it'll light these tires up. You know, second you get into boost, the tires are lighting, even when you're on the freeway. It has 411s in the rear. Well, the 4L80 overdrive definitely helps on the freeway, so it doesn't RPM too high. So as you can tell, it's still a work in progress, definitely on the interior side. I put BMW seats out of a 3 Series convertible, so they have the built-in seat belts. Little 3-point safety there. It's got the digital dash. Looks pretty neat at night, pretty modern. It just plugs into the OBD2 port. Pretty easy to set up. I got the retro auto sound stereo, so it looks like it's original. You can plug your iPhone into it. And these seats are actually, they're full power. And they're pretty comfortable too, even the headrest. So if you're a tall person like me, or short, it doesn't matter. You'll fit in this thing. It's actually pretty comfortable. It's got the Alden American suspension, the coilovers in the front, so the ride's pretty smooth. Yeah, just turn the key and you're pretty much good to go. So guys, let me know what you think. Should I put it back to like an original interior, make the seats look original, but keep these, or do all custom? You can see the computer's mounted up there. I gotta cover that. But looks a lot better, I think, when it's hidden than when you see it under the hood, like a lot of people's swaps. Just personal preference. So that's one of the Chevelles I'm building. I have a 72 as well. You guys will see that in another video. It's also LS swapped. Let's go ahead and let's take it for a drive. See what it's like to drive this, to pilot it. Drive it manually and have more fun, or you can leave it in drive and just let it shift itself. But I mean, for being a big, heavy muscle car, it actually handles pretty well with the Alden American coilovers. If you want to see your transmission temperature, air intake temperature, hit this button down here and it'll pretty much tell you everything you need to know. You could just annihilate the tires, just floor it, and the car just breaks free like nothing. you go, people give you the thumbs up when you're driving, you know, something like this. I mean, anybody can go out and buy a SRT8, you know, 392, a Hellcat, but you know, when you build a car and you know your work shows, it really gives you a different sense of pride. I also put the Jeep Grand Cherokee steering box. Makes it real easy when you're doing an LS swap because it gives you metric fittings. It's off a 96 Jeep Grand Cherokee and bolts right in. As long as you have power steering from the factory, it's a pretty simple swap. Hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. There's a lot more videos. I build old muscle cars. I'm gonna go over a lot more detail in those. That's why I am 7Chevys. We're gonna go over things like different computer systems, you know, Vortech versus the GM computer. My cars are LS swapped, if you wanna learn more.